We're gonna be doing a complete makeover on this motorcycle. We gotta tear this thing apart and make it sick in 3.5 days. God, look at this thing. Oh my God, that thing's ugly. Girl Jody, she tricked her husband. She got him away for a week on a vacation.
On this episode of Spike My Bike, Junior and the Lifestyles crew take a ratted-out motorcycle.
Got no clutch.
Thing's leaking oil all over the floor. It ain't gonna happen.
We have no choice. It will be done.
We're hosed.
And a well-kept secret.
What we've got, they're going on a cruise ship. They get back Friday morning at 10 a.m. The bike has to be 100% finished, and this thing has to be awesome. We nailed you.
Stir in 3 days of full-tilt, metal-grinding, heart-pounding excitement. Turning a worn-out piece of metal into a kick-ass lifestyle pro street fighter.
Hi, I'm Jody. My husband's Scott. I bought him a Harley. It's the ugliest thing you've ever seen. Junior, please spike my husband's bike. Please.
For the recon mission, the guys knew the best two people for the job were Mike and Sparky.
I repoed for a while for cars for a few years.
Stop.
And I just know you got a certain amount of time to get them and get them out.
Junior told them to wait till the limo had left, then steal the bike out of the garage and hightail it back to the shop.
That was pretty exciting. Had the cops calling on us, disgruntled neighbor come running out at us. Thought we're gonna have to get a little brawl there for a minute. I was pretty pissed off.
Okay, Sparky, why don't you guys put it up on this lift here, okay? Oh my God, that thing's ugly.
Oh, back it up.
Oh man, this is gonna be
Back it
fun.
up.
Oh God, look at that. Elvis goat on the front fender. Oh man. God, look at this thing. 5 foot pegs on each side. Does it have the foot pegs on the other side too? Oh, look at this thing.
It's hideous.
Look at this thing. God, I wonder if it runs. Has anybody checked it out yet?
We didn't even try. We just pushed it up there. And...
Got no clutch.
Oh my God, this is gonna be good. Oh, oh God, this thing's a pile. Okay guys, this is our project. We gotta tear this thing apart and make it sick in 3.5 days.
It is f***ed up.
Ain't gonna happen.
We have no choice, it will be done. Does anybody have any questions on this thing?
Yeah, how are we gonna do it?
Oh man, what we're gonna do, we're gonna put a big fat tire on this thing, a 200 rear tire, short stubby fender, a little Street Fighter seat on it,
I think he's insane.
1-piece gas tank.
Ain't gonna happen.
We're gonna rake it, kick the front end out about 3 degrees, PM wheels on it, a Heartland rear fender. It's gonna be sick. Belt
And this
drive.
is all gonna be done by 10 a.m. on Friday.
And actually, I want it on Thursday night.
I don't think there's any way in hell we're gonna get that bike show worthy in 4 days. Thursday night.
I want it on Thursday night, so everything's ready by Friday morning. We do the pickup,
I mean, it's impossible.
make sure everything's working, debug it, make sure it has to be perfect.
Ain't gonna happen.
This will happen. I don't care what happens. We're gonna get this thing done on time.
Thing's leaking oil all over the floor. It's got a goat head on the fender. It's got a seat that looks like it came out of a Roy Rogers movie. We're hosed.
Nah,
It's like 30
easy.
days worth of to do in 4 days.
Let's figure out who's gonna do what. Let's get this thing going.
Okay.
Okay?
Cool.
We've had rush jobs, but a couple weeks rushed, you know, but 4 days ain't gonna happen.
They're wrong. You know what? Nobody has the sight and the vision.
He's smoking crack.
It just didn't take a lot of work. We're all gonna have to pull together, team up, and we can pull this thing off.
No.
You know, my only concern is the paint. And that's the biggest thing that scares me the most is the paint's not gonna dry right. We're gonna have problems with fitting up some of the parts like the swing arm. That's my biggest thing is manufacturers sending us parts that just aren't working right, that aren't fitting properly.
I don't see how it's going to happen. I mean, these guys have to sleep sometime.
How quickly do you need the cylinder heads to get this thing done?
I'll need them 4 o'clock today.
And I've kind of narrowed down my specialty to the engines, transmissions, and that's basically where I've put my focus.
We got oil all over the place. What's that all about?
Oh, this thing's something real bad, but there's no way I can get you this stuff by 4 o'clock.
For somebody to come in here and want to do something like this, it usually take, anywhere from 30 to 60 days.
Well, so far you've already spent over an hour complaining about it. You know, if everybody would just shut up and stop bitching about this, we'd get this thing done. I mean, so far the project's sitting there and everybody's all bitching about it.
It's not bitching.
It's like
We're not
I dropped
bitching.
a bomb on everybody.
No, it's not. You haven't dropped a bomb. Basically, you've let off an H bomb.
Yeah, I think I want to paint the barrels, paint the cylinders. Larry's going to bore them.
Okay.
So I just really want to take the top end off the motor, check the rods, make sure the bottom end of this motor is going to hold together with the motor like that.
It wouldn't be a bad idea to put new cams. Of course, the cam's going to change the cam bearing
What kind of compression ratio do you think we're going to have when we're done?
for 100 horsepower, 10.7, 10.8.
Cool. You can have this whole motor put back together in a day for me?
Yeah.
Down and apart in one day?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So you need Tim to do that. We'll get you the motor first thing in the morning, the heads off it.
The exhaust, what'd you pick?
You're going to hate me. Hey, you're going to hate me, dude. I'm running a straight pipe out the side. I'm making a custom pipe for it.
Okay.
See, that's the look of the bike, the Street Fighter look, with the pipe that makes horsepower, we just won't look right.
All right. Okay.
So, I just realized we have another problem too. We have to cut the out of that swing arm and it's still raw. We got to get the thing painted overnight. We have to find someone to get the thing overnight. Just look at this thing here. Let me get it for you. We just have to modify all the tabs on this thing. We have to cut all this stuff off and clean it up. This thing's terrible the way it came.
Welds too.
Yeah, we got to clean this thing up and get it painted, and you still got to use it to get the rear wheel set up because we can't put the fender on until the wheel's in the right place. It's going to be a smooth out gas tank. No gauges on this thing. Not a speedometer, not a light, nothing. I want no wires on the handlebars. I want this thing stripped down and clean. I want to use a starter underneath the seat so nobody sees it.
Okay.
And drag bars, clean handlebars, kick the front end out. We got to figure out how we're going to paint it, what we're going to do with the headlight.
Okay.
And I'd like to put Lifestyle right on the front of the air cleaner when it sticks out. It has louvers on it. I want to clean all that stuff up and put Lifestyle on the front. That's going to be our signature on the bike. We just got to get this thing going. I don't care really what you do. We got to have a Lifestyle Street Fighter bike. Just get it done. That's all I care about. Okay?
All right.
The suntan thing was kind of my idea. I was trying to figure out a way to keep them fooled into thinking there was really a cruise that was won. So I kind of came up with a scenario that they'd be testing suntan lotion for the next 3 days.
Use it for the smaller wheels.
It's a good looking wheel for a piece of shit bike.
Me? You know what's going to happen tomorrow? Everybody's going to see this thing coming together, and everyone's going to relax a little bit, start feeling better about it. This guy has never once cleaned this bike. Look at this thing. I'd be embarrassed to own this thing. You're making me worry, dude. This afternoon, baby. There's a piece of cake. I don't know why you guys are crying so much. What we want to do with this thing, we want it to be like a Street Fighter look.
He says I got a couple days to do it, so I'm gonna make it happen in a couple days.
Bassani Pipes. When it comes to custom pipes, there's only one place to call, and their man Dave gets the job done right every time.
And the bottom end, I want it kicked out.
Okay, you want to turn out on the bottom there?
Yeah.
Give it a little fish mouth or something?
Exactly, kind of like a dragster.
Okay. And this is where it all begins. The jig is the first step of this whole process.
You want to keep it moving. You basically want to just mold this all across. Focus on the welds on the higher sides and go to town.
I put my whole heart and soul into this. I'm here every day early. I'm here all night long with the guys. I mean, they tell me to go here, they tell me to go there, I'm on it. I mean, I'm staying focused. We're all staying focused.
And basically they want it slammed all the way. So as far out as you can get it to go safely or whatever, just so it's slammed down. We're gonna set the fender right above it and stuff. That'll be for you. And then the shocks sort of gotta look new when they come back, so like degreasing and all that other crap. It's a little dirty. Have a rat.
I'm kind of concerned about where we have to cut this thing. So I want to make a template and cut it, trying to figure out what we got to do and cut it a little bit high on it.
Right.
So that way we're in better shape, we're a little bit closer to where we want to be.
No, it's not gonna make a difference if we take this out or not, because the seat's gonna come over and cover it anyway.
Well, the bottom line with us is failure is not an option. When we set out to do something, it's done. I mean, that's what Lifestyle Cycles is all about.
Yeah,
the seat's gonna come out. The seat's gonna come out to here, be on top of this rail as it comes back up and around. So you don't have to be that critical on it. You know what I mean? If you cut off there, because he's gonna lay a laminated pan. It's not like we're using somebody else's seat. He can do whatever we want with it and cover it up. Less work for us.
Yeah, it's still work though. I mean, there's...
Well, no, it'll be finished.
If someone takes the seat off, it's going to look like crap having a piece of the horn stick up. I'd still rather get them as close as we can and try to make them, have Mel cut them down as smooth as we can to the fender strut. Okay. So. Perfect.
Another piece of junk.
Perfect.
It's doing my half-inch, Holmes. Here.
What?
You need to bolt this up before we put that on there.
Just in sequence as one.
We can do it that way. Want to do that?
Okay. It's not like we got to pull the rear wheel out to do it.
Okay, I was going to yank the wheel.
Just like that.
But
I still think we need the wheel in it right now, just to make sure that everything's sitting square. Because I'm not going to guarantee that the radiuses on this side are going to be the same as the radius on this side. So we got to have the fender still set up for it, or have the tire still set up for it.
Okay, let's test this.
All right, this is the first time I've had a chance to sneak away. Scott's at the bar, big shock. Check my emails, and it looks like I have one from Dan. Hi Jody, just checking in. How did it go with the bike drop off? We haven't heard. Just to let you know, we're still here at 9 p.m. Bless your hearts, guys. With about 3 or 4 hours of work left for today. It's going okay. We hit a few snags that have set us behind, but we should be okay if we don't hit any more. I'm gonna write you guys back and let you know how things are going. Scott is in complete shock. He has no idea what's going on, nothing at all. He's just busy testing his suntan oil and talking about the wildebeest and all the changes he wants to do to it. It's really like annoying. I mean, it's just driving me crazy.
That's about flat right there.
Okay, that's about flat. We're way off. Okay. What's happened is we decided to use the radius of the fender to where the struts go. The mistake was we took for granted that the fender was cut right, but it's not. It isn't right. Look at the fender. This side of the fender needs to drop at least ½ inch. So what happened was this radius basically, it does not radius the whole fender, doesn't follow the fender. So in turn, our struts are in the wrong place. We probably will be here all night getting this thing set up. We screwed up working off the bottom edge of the fender.
Very cool.
You still gonna be able to get it back to us first thing in the morning?
Well, what time is it?
About 10 to midnight.
See you guys in about 7 hours then.
Buck is my can-do paint person.
All right.
Okay, buddy. Thanks a lot, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
See you in the morning.
Good time, guys.
Later.
See you tomorrow.
There goes Buck. What do you think? Think he's gonna be back here in the morning?
Yeah. It'll be 15 minutes late.
I apologize to have you here so late, but what we have to do is we have to make a seat pan for this bike.
When it comes to building a custom bike seat, there's no one better than Ditch and Rich.
Because by first thing in the morning when Buck brings us back our swing arm, we gotta take the sheet metal off and get it painted. What time is it, guys? Oh man, past my bedtime. All right, that's pretty much it. Okay, everybody. Well, we're about 4 hours behind. We had some setbacks yesterday. Everybody knows we drilled the fender wrong. It was a little bit twisted, and we made a mistake on that. That cost us a few hours. But we finally got it together. We got to get the front end on the bike today, from the front tire all the way down. It has to be just perfect. Larry's got to get the motor torn apart today. We got to get the rear section back on the bike, get the rear wheel set up, and get the sheet metal finished and off to the painter to get done. Rick should be here anytime right now to get the seat off this thing and start working on the seat. So let's rally together, everybody. Come on.
I'm back here this morning, bright and early at 7 o'clock, ready to go.
What's it gonna take to get the seat finished?
We're just gonna pull this thing off, get it trimmed, grind it all out, get it foamed up, shape it in, and decide what we're gonna do on the covering. That's up to you. How do you want to cover it?
Well, I kind of like to have it. I want to do lifestyle written in the back part of the seat. I like to keep it as short and low as possible, keep it fairly thin. It's kind of a street fighter seat, so I want him to look like he's sitting real low in the pocket of the bike. Okay. I like to use some kind of exotic hide, maybe bull hide, okay. Something that has some texture so it changes it, put flames in it.
Excellent.
So I think that'd look real good and kind of draw the whole bike together, make it look longer.
Sounds good.
Okay, bud. Well, let's get to work. Thanks.
All right.
Pretty good.
The most complicated part of building the seat for this project, to get it done in time, is the issue. A seat like this is going to take roughly about 10 hours to make. I need to get it done in about half the time it normally takes to manufacture a custom-built seat.
I'm loving it. This is gonna be the look we want, guys. This is gonna be sick. This is gonna work. Okay, Larry, you gonna be able to get enough velocity out of this intake?
It'll be fine.
What we need to do first thing this morning is we need to get this motor broke down. And I gotta get the cylinder heads done as fast as you can. The first thing I need are the cylinders and heads back and get the whole top end of the motor built. Then you can do the cam on that side of the motor. So I don't care what it takes, pull everybody off what you got going on, just do this.
It ain't gonna happen.
Would somebody have you go throw him in the garbage can?
Here, let me help you. Look out, Bruce.
Sparky's a weird character. He's kind of the smart ass around the shop. We kind of tolerate him a little bit.
The reason I got thrown in the trash can because I like to run my mouth a lot.
Oh, that's the one I was hoping for. Okay. So I'll drive right here. It's going to cover up everything. Real clean. Just see the pulley sticking out of it. Do you have the pulleys there, Scotty?
You got one of these polished? There you go.
No, we don't need it. This here has an offset.
Oh, it's already got the offset built in.
It's already 1 inch offset built into the back plate, so we won't need any of this stuff. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. When we were putting the Performance Machine side cover on the transmission, we discovered the oil slinger was missing, and without that part, we were dead in the water.
Well, there we go. There wasn't a push rod in there?
The throttle bearing was in there, but there was no slinger.
Well, that's fine. I need to take it off anyway. I just need that.
It was there yesterday when I seen it when they dumped the train in the ground. I bet you it's in all the parts of all that shit that was piled up.
Mel, can you find it for me?
Where's our bolt?
I have no idea.
See this pan right here? So we can put all the hardware for this motor in this pan.
That's how I am, man. You got to be real, you know. There's a lot of people out in the world that are fake. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not one of those people, you know.
Now, if you would have done that with the transmission, there wouldn't be a problem right now, would there?
I let people know how it is, you know. If I don't like something, I'm going to be honest and say, hey, check it out. This ain't going to fly.
Dude, who wanted the chrome oil filter? It's gone, dude.
You already get the ring on the other side of the clip, Larry? All the parts from yesterday.
It's no bueno, dude.
Sometimes it's turning into a big cluster, you know.
Where's all the other stuff? This wasn't everything that was there on the ground.
Probably everything else got picked up and thrown away, or when Bruce was sweeping.
Oil slinger. Basically the end of the clutch rod that goes in here. And they're taking it apart. Somebody lost it. And now I can't put the rest of the tranny back together until I find one. And I doubt we have one, so. Sort of screwed. Somebody screwed the pooch. And it wasn't me.
He thinks I took it out. There's no way. Mel cleaned out the transmission. I didn't even touch the thing. That's why I say it ain't gonna be done. And I'm gonna laugh.
Mel, I need you to start working on the rear fender.
Junior's a great guy.
The shape's wrong on the fender.
He's a hard worker. He expects a lot out of everybody, and he's honest.
On the bottom edge. Okay. We need to fix this. We need to carry this space here, this line, all the way around the fender, and then dive it back into the tail.
Okay.
Okay, so if you can cut that and make it right for me today, that'd be great. It has to be ready at noon.
Okay.
So Buck will be back with the swing arm. Once we get that done, then we can start putting the whole back of the bike back together.
Okay.
Okay?
Done.
Cool. Break.
Okay.
It's not gonna happen.
Why do you think it's not gonna happen?
Too much work.
So, what's the status?
Well, I'm just finishing up a quick email to Jody and kind of letting her know that we're way behind. We were middle of day 2 and we're barely finishing up day 1.
She's gonna freak.
Yeah, I'm freaking too. So, it's gotta have a meeting with Scott soon and see if we can pick up the pace, because if this keeps going, we're not gonna make it. I wonder what they're doing on that cruise right now. Going through this, we're still missing a lot of parts. A lot of the parts for the brakes are not here yet. We're missing motor mount brackets. We're missing parts for the front end. All kinds of stuff. The list is just too long. Part of the ignition system's not here yet. The coil's not here yet. I'm starting to panic.
It ain't gonna happen.
Sparky, you want to go in the trash can again?
How are you gonna throw me over the trash can? You can't even look over the top of it.
Like I said, I'm grabbing your head off and I'm swinging it right over my shoulder, very, very carefully.
Hi, can I speak to Paul, please? Tell them it's Junior at Lifestyle and it's an emergency, okay? Well, what has just happened is we've got the whole front end on the bike, and we just realized the forks tubes are at least 2 inches longer. When we looked at it originally, we looked at the box and we saw it said +2 is what we wanted on the bike. And then we looked more carefully after realizing there's a problem. There's a +2 sticker over the +4 sticker. So what we're doing now is we're going to yank it apart. We're going to change the fork lit tubes here and shorten it up. If not, what's going to happen is the bike's going to sit like this, the bottom of the frame. It's going to look like those old choppers where the front of the bike's real high and the back's real low, and it's going to handle like a bulldozer.
So we can get the other tube.
Put one in and then pull the other one out.
Alrighty.
Because we know it's dead straight.
You got it, man.
What's going on, guys? It's not coming out.
That's stuck. Top stuck.
What happened? It just galled itself in there? You know what's going to happen when that thing comes out of there? It's going to tear the threads right out of the leg or the fork tube. Fall up bad. Okay, yay.
Amen.
Stop, okay.
Good job, guys.
Oh my God. Okay. Let's hope.
Let it cool.
Let's hope. Where's the rag? Let's hope we didn't gall the threads inside there. This could be a catastrophe.
Lift up.
Let's see. Oh, baby. Okay, we're in luck. We're safe. Whew. This could have ruined our whole day.
Yeah, it could have.
This could have ruined our whole day. Okay. Let's try to get this on the fork and see if it'll work, man.
You ever seen that movie?
Let the thing
Watch
fall
it. She's
off.
hot, guys. Thank you, Spark. All right, going up. All right, that's good.
Okay, boys.
All right. What you got?
The Iron Chef is here. I like working on the project because this gives me a chance to start working with the guys.
Are they pretty?
Nope.
No.
Work.
What do we do to them?
Stage 3 headwork.
on.
10-5 to 1 pistons.
Oh, nice.
And we got about
Oh, I got like the coating and all, the whole 9 yards.
10-7 to 1.
Screaming Beagle. Very nice. What cams you use?
You didn't paint these, did you?
W9Bs.
Did you paint these?
Yeah.
Right on. Good job there.
The barrels we didn't get a chance to, but the heads we did.
Yeah, that looks good.
Are they W9B?
Yeah, W9B, Night Prowler cams, Night Prowler springs.
That's what we're putting in the 107s, is it? W9B?
Yeah, we stepped this thing up.
Ooh.
For an 80.
So an 80 inch.
Oh, yeah.
Ton of lift.
This will be a wheelie machine.
Okay, what we're doing is we're putting a longer runner on the intake with the carburetor out the front. The problem is the motor vents out the cylinder head. See these holes? This is how the motor breathes. Now, luckily, this motor breathes in 2 places. It breathes out the cylinder heads and also the vent back here in the back of the motor. Our problem is with the shape of the intake, it doesn't allow us to put a teardrop, a vent basically hanging out of this hole. So we got to figure out how to vent the motor properly. If not, it's going to build up pressure and blow seals.
I don't know what happened in your tribe of Oompa Loompas or whatever. Y'all got all ballsy and but shoosh.
Yeah, Scott likes to push my buttons to get a rise out of me.
Mike, can you blow in this little thing right here? Here. Blow real hard. It's like your alcohol test. All right.
They like to see the little man get upset.
Have you got this drill yet?
Yeah, blow here, pal.
What's that?
Tim, what do you think of this?
Tim's the type of guy that if you got a problem in the shop, he's the guy you turn to. When you know something, he's your guy.
I'm scribing the fender, so I run it exactly with the radius.
Oh, we're not. Why are we doing it to the? Why do we need to see what the tire radius is?
What I want to do, see how I scribe the line here on
Yeah.
the fender? Before I cut the line on the before I cut the fender, I want to see how it looks to the wheel versus if I should leave. This shape already doesn't fit the wheel. We already know
Right.
that.
Absolutely.
It doesn't match the struts either, so I was
Right.
trying to either match the fender to the struts Or match the wheel, and I don't think
well, we're not going to match
the
it. We're not going to match the wheel. We don't have enough meat on the back side right here, so just do it where it's at.
You think that's a better idea like this? Okay,
Absolutely.
so let's just do it. Okay, strip the bolts out of the inside. Bolts are in the same place with those bolts, and I need the fender, okay? Okay, just so, don't take anything off because this is pretty perfect. A few little high spot right there. You might grab that real lightly, okay? And right here, a little high spot there, okay? How much longer do you think it's going to be to finish the other side?
Maybe a half hour.
Okay,
I don't
cool.
think much longer.
Okay,
This went
keep
pretty
going.
smooth.
Are you going to weld the holes up real quick?
Yeah, we need to do that.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Have we decided what color we're going to paint the bike yet?
Nope. What's the guy like?
Well, Dan says he likes blacks and grays and charcoals. That's not going to work. Too dark, it's not going to stand out.
I think it will.
I can do candy reds with ghost flames. I can contrast it with silver, put metal flake in to pop it. You know, pinstripe it with a nice soft color. Oh, a cop bike.
Black.
I don't like black. Everybody paints their bike black.
You like a flat black? You want it to look racy. Talk about sort of a sculpt, you know, sort of a...
Red, let's go red. I want to go candy red, like charcoal flame, silver in it. That's the way to go. This bike will pop, it'll stand out.
Red's been so overdone, though.
So what? That's why, because people like the color. It looks
That's
good.
fine, but everybody else's, but you go to any crowd, you're gonna have the same thing. Everybody's bike is red.
No,
everybody's
everybody's
bike's all
bike.
metal flaked up and all pimped out.
This isn't the same as everybody else's bike. Look
Right,
at this
but
thing. This is nothing like any bike you're going to see out there. Okay, decided. Candy red, charcoal flames. Do it. Okay, what we just did is we just set the transmission in place, and before we go any farther, before everything's tightened down, the starter fits in a real tight hole. So by spreading them apart, we're able to slide the starter through the hole and get it in there. What we have to do, see where there's one shock here. Since we moved the transmission towards the primary side a full inch, there's bolts underneath here. If you can see my fingers. What we've done now, we've now to put the transmission in, and before we tighten the transmission and oil bag in, we wanted to slide the starter through the hole. So now we got the starter in it. So what we're gonna have to do now is once we get everything tightened up and put a primary under to align the transmission, we've got to loosen these bolts and cut there. Actually, we got to put the nuts on it, and we've got to cut the ends of the bolts off and shave the sides of the nuts off of it so that it'll clear the shock, because if not, the shock is sitting right where the bolts are now. So we just have to do a little fabricating and get rid of these bolts and still keep the transmission solid so it doesn't flex and move around on us.
Getting ready to check my emails. The subject says big problems, so I'm kind of scared. Not a lot of time. We had a fire at the shop. No kidding.
Okay, put it up. Go, hit it.
All right, go, get it.
Okay, you guys, you're scaring me.
Wow. And what happened there? What happened?
Cigarette.
No one seriously hurt, but big issues with the bike. More later. All right.
Okay, guys, let's knock off for the night, man. I'm done.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got a lot done, though.
Okay. Day one, I thought we were nailing this thing. Everything seemed to be going well. Bike came apart easy, and as it went on, everything started falling apart. Wheels came off this thing, and from broken parts and the wrong parts coming in, it's just not going very well. I'm starting to think that we're going to disappoint somebody here. Starting to look like a motorcycle. Day 3, everybody. We're nowhere near being done. We're so far away. Here's what we got to do, Scotty. I got to get you to wire this thing today, fast. Mikey, belt drive. Get this belt drive on as fast as you can. Sparky, I want you to do the detail work. I want you to get all the brake lines on this thing, bleed the brakes, get all the little caps, nuts, and bolts finished up, make this thing look pretty, okay? Mel, I need you to help me the whole time. I'm gonna get the carburetor set up on the fuel lines, and hopefully we're gonna catch up a little bit. Now, does anybody know where our seat is? Our seat was supposed to be here 2 hours ago. The seat's not here. I hear Buck's having problems with the paint. And the boat, they'll be here 8 o'clock in the morning, so we got to get this thing together. We're going to stay all night if we have to. There's no way we're gonna fail on this thing, okay? No matter what, we got to do this thing, okay? Yeah.
Hey, you guys.
Oh man, you're finally here.
Sorry I was running late. A little bit of traffic on the freeway.
Oh man.
What do you think?
Oh my God.
Is that bitching?
Oh God. Scotty, check this out. Oh, that's insane. That is insane. Oh God. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, this is bullhide. Hey, let's check this puppy out. This is out of control. It's gonna fit perfect. Right there. Right there. Look at that thing. Right on, buddy.
Right on, man.
Oh, I'm stoked. I'm stoked. Okay. It's coming together. Let's keep going. Let's keep rocking.
Now you got it.
I can't believe you bought the suntan suntan lotion. That's unbelievable. I could never pull anything off like this. Have you heard from them on the cruise yet?
It smells like Carrie lotion.
Huh?
Have you heard from her on the cruise yet?
Yeah, I got an email from them. They said that they're gonna have to go enter the Betty Ford Center for detox. I don't even know if they've even applied the suntan lotion yet. They may have drank it for all I know.
Pull the manifold off, we're putting grease on it. Easy.
Special lubricant for easy access.
Intake seals. Larry insists on greasing the intake seals.
10 years I've been doing that. We're gonna do it today.
I've never done it before.
Me neither.
You guys have those leaks over here? Never any leaks in my building. So we're gonna do it over here
Never?
today. Never.
Never say never.
Not when I get done.
No, not when the O-rings are sealed with lubricant. So we're gonna pop that off. This isn't bad stuff either.
We're running out of time, Larry.
He's gonna do it. Sure. You hear that? Mikey says you're a tool, dude.
Starting to look like a motorcycle, guys.
A motorcycle?
Starting to look like a motorcycle. Looking good.
Everybody here knows what we got to do. We've gone through it. Whole metal flake job, flames, graphics, pinstriping, the whole bit. It's got to be polished, looking good, like $1 million.
Buck from SGV Choppers was the only can-do paint person that Junior trusted to paint a project like this and make it right.
Junior's asked us for a big favor, and we're going to come through for them. They've always come through for us, so now's our time to shine and get it done. 12 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock in the morning, whatever it takes. Call your girlfriends, call your moms, tell them you ain't coming home tonight, because we're going to get it done. So, you guys ready to go to work? No bitching either.
Otherwise, I'll go up in your ass like a bitch.
Excuse me 1 second. Can't believe you did that to me. I almost killed him.
Isn't that true? Yeah, you know what I mean? You start looking at it.
About 14 hours to finish up everything. No problem.
I have to prove my chops, yes. I've been proving them, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to turn a wrench with manicured fingernails.
I think the guy that's probably helped out the most on this project, probably Tim.
By far, the person that helped out the most was me.
As the crew was getting down to the 11th hour on the build, the seat turned up missing.
Okay, now who's messing with us?
Where's
the seat?
Really don't.
Hey, Dan?
I have no idea.
Where'd you put the seat?
Last place I saw was Scotty's box.
Not up there.
I've been with you the whole time.
On his office.
Where's the seat?
We're pretty much,
How much money do I get if I find it?
Nobody came forward with the seat, so Junior whipped out a $100 bill and offered it to whoever could find it.
I'm gonna make it easy. $100 bill. The person who puts the seat in my hand. Somebody find me a seat. $100 bill. Somebody find me here. $100 bill. I'll exchange this $100 bill for a seat.
After 10 minutes, Mel found it and scored the $100. They're still not sure who hid the seat.
Love you, man. Give me the money.
Junior does have his suspicions, though.
Everybody, live better in the trash can. Come on, guys, get us out. I need help.
Wait, I'm not insured.
Come on.
My insurance hasn't kicked in.
Oh, no, I missed that. Come
So were you stressed? A little bit? You had that red pill. I was afraid you were going to stroke out.
Locked down, the axle's torqued, all the nuts are done, everything's tight in the front end. Rear wheel's all done.
Guys, hey, just got off the phone. The limo driver is at the dock. He's about ready to pick him up. So they're going to be leaving in about 15 minutes.
Where's the gas tank? Sparky, go find out where my gas tank is.
Got something wrong with the gas tank.
What?
Bondo all over the threads.
Bondo on the threads?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're trying to clean it up. And then you can have your gas tank.
Tell him now, right now.
Give me that tank.
I can see it now. Now they're gonna open up their garage. There's not gonna be a bike in there. They're gonna call the police.
Back in beautiful Long Beach. Having a great time, excited to get home. I can't believe this is happening. My husband's gonna be in such shock.
Found out the boat docked, and boat was supposed to be here with the paint last night, and he never made it. They just got here this morning. They're still outside polishing the paint. It's not polished. It's the only piece we have. We're racing the clock. We're trying to figure out ways to delay him, keep him on the boat, do something to delay him. We just need an extra hour. Go tell Dan to call the limo driver and tell him to get lost. Okay. Tell him to get lost. Okay, take the wrong freeway, get all screwed up in traffic. Yeah, you hold on to that. Okay, tell the limo to get lost. I'm gonna go find out and see where my gas tank is. How's that brake line?
Am I in, huh, man? Am I in?
Tank coming down.
Okay, wait. Real gentle.
Going in?
I'm in. Okay, don't tighten them up too tight. Leave them loose right now. Leave them loose. Okay, that's gone.
This is it. Bike's done. Gas is going in.
Yeah, you got a real talent for pointing out the obvious. What do you got a light? I think the owner's gonna crap himself when he sees this motorcycle. That's what got me, Gene.
Okay, let's get the ramp on the back of this thing. Let's get it off the stand. Let's fire her up. Let's see if she runs. Okay, here we go, baby. We knew the cruise ship was docking. We were running late. We had to get the bike there. We finished it. We race to their house. Get inside the truck. We finally got everybody out of there, got the bike in the garage, shut the door right as the limousine pulled up.
Can I have another cocktail, please?
Great trip. We're glad to be home.
Scott, remember the wildebeest? While you were on your phony vacation, we all spiked your bike. What do you think?
Oh my God,
What a setup.
Holy smokes.
Jody wanted to surprise you. We set you up, buddy. You can spike. We nailed you.
Holy cow.
We nailed you. Now we got one question. What do you think about the suntan lotion?
Oh, I'll tell you what, the sunblock was really nice. Yeah! What's up?
Let the lifestyle crew introduce you to your new bike.
Yeah.
Take a seat.
Sit down.
He's in shock right now.
Holy smokes.
Oh my God.
Just so you don't forget what you had, we want to give you the wildebeest. Signed by all the crew from Spike Your Bike.
And the other thing is, we got to get you dressed up right.
Nice tent.
That lotion really works.
I'm gonna have a matching coat.
Totally.
Oh my God. That's just
Nice. I want to thank Lifestyle Cycles for spiking my bike.
Yeah.
Start her up.